everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Get Ready With Me featuring some of the new Wayne Goss lip products. I've got a couple of the lipsticks. I'm going to try Amaryllis. I've got the Natural Berry Lip Pencil and the Chrysanthemum Gloss. I also purchased the Orchid, which is a terracotta, but we're going to do Amaryllis today, and I'm also going to be using the LA Girl Hout Heat eyeshadow palettes. LA Girl released two new palettes about 3 months ago, the Artistry and the two Pro palettes, Artistry and what was the other one? I can't remember. But I've ordered nothing at Ulta this year, but I did order both of those palettes. Majesty? Maybe. I can't remember. One's colorful and one's berry toned, and they're on the way. So I had $20 in Ulta points, and so I threw those down, and I also picked up the e.l.f. $3 jalapeno palette. So my entire order cost $12, and that's pretty good being May. So anyways, I've already done a lot of my makeup because I'm getting my hair cut today, and so I've got to get out the door pretty quick, but I want to show you some Wayne Goss. So real quick before I get into that, I've already done my serums. Of course, the Timeless Vitamin C plus E plus ferulic acid, like 5 drops of that, and then I put on the coenzyme Q10, which has matrixyl hyaluronic acid. Really good serum. I follow that up with, of course, the Australian Gold tinted SPF 50 botanical sunscreen. They are making this in 3 shades now, light, medium, dark, so the packaging looks different from this when they just had the one tint, but that's available at Ulta. I went in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in soft beige because I might be getting my face wet. I didn't want my makeup to get ruined, so I pulled out my $5.99 makeup that I absolutely love, but it smells like paint, but perfect color match for me. Using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, which I absolutely love. And then I already did my face with the Cheekleaders Pink Squad palette, which is no longer available, but you can get these shades individually. So I'm using, I did the Dandelion for the blush, the Tickle for the highlight, and then I used the Hula for the contour. So I'm wearing that palette today, and you can purchase those individually even though the palette's no longer available. So I'm gonna do my lips first, so you guys who want to see Wayne Goss can click off if you want to. So I just got my Beautylish box, and I was really happy to get it, and of course, you know, the perfect packaging like they always do, the little black box and the name of the person who packed it. It came with a really nice Jo Malone honeysuckle sample, which I'm not a fan of Jo Malone colognes, but I do like honeysuckle, but I have honeysuckle growing in my backyard and it doesn't smell like this. But anyways, honeysuckle Divana, so that was a nice little sample. So without further ado, let's get into the Wayne Goss. Very nice, sleek silver packaging, but it's kind of hard to find the shade name. It's very tiny. Where is it? It's let me see where it's at. I have to show you, but yeah, so, and the packaging is the same. You cannot tell what color lipstick you have. Oh, there it is right there. So real tiny. You've got Amaryllis right there. That's the one we're going to use. So it's got a really nice black packaging that says Wayne Goss on it. It's not magnetized, but it does click. And it's really pretty. These were $28, which, like, I was like, oh my god, really? And this shade actually is a more brown nude. I thought it was going to be more pink. So, and then let me show you the other shade that I got, Orchid, which I did want a terracotta because I don't have a lot of terracotta lipsticks. So this Orchid lipstick is just a little darker than Amaryllis. So they're so close in shade. This is a deeper one though, but here is, well, I guess next to each other on the, it does look more pink on the camera, but in person, looking at these shades, I mean, it is more pink, but they're very, very close. And that was the only thing that I thought about the line. I was trying to get Lily, but everybody recommended Lily, so of course Lily sold out immediately. Is that the nude shades look very, very similar to each other. So I thought the Orchid was noticeably different, along with like Carnation and Zinnia. But I thought a lot of the lighter nude shades looked very, very close in shade. So anyways, but I mean, they're, you know, they're very, very beautiful. I basically wanted to support Wayne, but I think, you know, I'll keep an eye out for future products and stuff, but I think I'll probably just stick to his brushes. I do like this, but I just, $28. It reminds me of the Becca Ultimate Lipstick Love formula. It's very, very moisturizing and creamy. I just like a bit stiffer texture that stays on a little better, like, because this is almost like a balmy type. Very moisturizing. It feels great. I like a little bit more, I guess, stiffness where the product will stay on a little better, I guess. But anyways, let me find my mirror and I'll put it on. I do like it. I just like $28. Oh my god. I just thought the shade would be a little more pink. And, you know, they're designed to, you know, your lips show through, but I like a more opaque, and it's pretty, but, and they say it smells like mint. I don't get mint at all. It smells a little bit like vanilla to me. Maybe like a MAC lipstick. I mean, it's pretty, but, and then the, like, the number one ingredient was castor seed oil, and that's the thing, it just, it's moisturizing, but, and I don't want to say greasy, but let me read you the ingredients, because that was the one thing that you couldn't find, was the ingredients, but I wanted to support Wayne. Ingredients: castor seed oil, silica, tricho something citrate, vegetable oils, titanium dioxide, so I wonder if it's got some kind of SPF property to it, beeswax, more things I can't pronounce, shea butter, candela wax, jojoba seed oil, synthetic wax, iron oxides, carnauba wax, hydrogenated vegetable oil, iron oxides, soybean oil, jojoba esters, and there's colors, sunflower seed oil, vanillin. Yeah, see, there it is. It's vanilla. People were saying mint. I don't, it's got the vanilla smell. I can't remember who I heard say mint, but yeah, vanilla is the faint, very faint scent. But anyway, so there's a lot of oils in it, so it is very moisturizing. But with that being said, it's gonna, you know, slide around. So anyways, I got the Natural Berry pencil because I wanted to try that, and I thought it was a great shade. It is pretty. It's just, I don't know, not $28. And this is like just a, you know, traditional wood pencil. You know, like the Jordanas or whatever. It feels real good, glides right on. The color's good. Very pretty. I mean, it's very pretty. I'm not knocking it, but I spent $100 for 2 lipsticks, 1 pencil, and a gloss. And I just don't think those ingredients are anything special for that price. I love his brushes though. And I'd be interested to try other things from the line, but I'm just going to buy one. I just wanted to support. I love Wayne. I love his videos. I think he's a very nice man. Okay, so that's the natural berry liner, and I do like it. But what I was most excited for was the Chrysanthemum Lip Gloss, which is like kind of the brown, bronzy color for summer. And, you know, but I love my Fenty Hot Chocolate and that little mini set, but here is the Chrysanthemum. And I liked it because it was one of the metallics. He only had a couple metallics, and I wanted to get that, so. Okay, now this does smell like mint. So, maybe that's where I got that from. There is a mint to it. The doe foot's flat and taped. I like that. Very pretty. Thick without being sticky. Very high shine. I like it. I like it very much. I do feel a little bit of the mint now, so that's where that came from. Let me see what the lip gloss ingredients are. The High Shine Gloss. Okay. Ingredients: polybutene, octyldodecanol, silica, mica, phytosterols, VP hexadecene copolymer, iron oxides, phenylpropylmethylsilicate, ceratolol titanium dioxide. Okay, again, I wonder if this has a little bit of SPF. Golly, I can't. Okay, peppermint oil. Okay, so there's your mint. Iron oxides, sorbitan, blah, blah, blah. Okay, all stuff you can't pronounce. Calcium, sodium, borosilicate, synthetic fluoro, blah, blah, blah. Sucrose, now sucrose is a type of sugar, I don't know. Iron, tin oxide, may contain. Okay, whatever. I can't, that's like, there you go. If you want to read that, that's the ingredients on the gloss. Can you read it? Holy moly. Can't pronounce any of that. Feels good, not sticky. Okay, so the gloss was like $21, I think. The lipstick was $28 and the pencil was $14. So yeah, it was like $106 plus tax. I got free shipping. There's the ingredients on the lipstick. Yeah. I don't think you can read it. That's what I was looking for on the website, was the ingredients. Very, very pretty. Love it. But it's very... it's just not going to stay on. So, I prefer liquid lipsticks anyways, and my favorite bullets are Urban Decay Vice. I love them. I've got about, I don't even know, 30 shades. And that will continue to be my favorite. But it's nice and moisturizing. So if you have dry lips, you'll really like it. Okay, so thank you for that. And let's get on with my other part of the video is very excited to get the new LA Girl. LA Girl is, these palettes disappeared, never came back. You can go to LA Girl's website. I keep forgetting that this is like my favorite inexpensive eyeshadow. These palettes are $16. They're huge. The pans are huge. Look at this palette. It looks just like Desert Dusk from Huda to me. It is so, so pretty. And if you go on to the back, all of the shade names are there. They're super large pans. Now, the #1 ingredient on this is talc. Some people don't like talc, of course. So, but I mean, Viseart puts talc in their eyeshadows too. So I think it's about the shades, the blendability. This one is, I think this one's Vacay Everyday and again, the name of this palette's very hard to find too. It's real tiny on the back. Yeah, right here. Vacay Everyday is the name of this palette. Now, I don't know if you can still get it on the website or not. I got it at Ulta, and I got them on sale. It does have the plastic sheet protector with the names on it, but once you take that off, the names disappear. So, but it is printed on the back, and it's got a super huge mirror. And I don't see how they do this for $16. I really don't, because you've got 16 shadows and a very nice hard plastic case, a large mirror, and huge pans, and I mean, that's $1 a shadow. And then usually, you know, because you can get the $3.50 off of $15 coupon from Ulta. Excuse me, let me get a drink. Yeah, so I just took a drink, and look at my straw. See, that's what I'm talking about. I work like 10 hours a day, and I can't have my stuff coming off. It's very pretty though. I mean, you know, for photographs or whatever, or for a wedding or something, but it's just not gonna stay on. Okay, but I'm going to use the other Hout Heat palette. This one is the Aloha Vibes palette. And again, another gorgeous palette. I can't wait to get the ones that I have coming. The Artistry palette is all like berry and pinks. I decided not to get the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina 4 palette. I have 1, 2, and 3, and I love them. But it's more pink, purple, brown, and I don't need any more pink, purple, brown, and it's $60. And I tried to contact Ulta to see if they were gonna get it, and all I got was an automated response. But if that palette was gonna come to Ulta, I was gonna use my $20 and pick it up for $40. But they didn't contact me, and then I saw these LA Girl palettes, and I was like, the new ones, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get those. So let's get going, because I've got to get going. So I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called, I don't know what it's called, Sunlight. We're going to go into Sunlight and just get it all over. And that's one thing that's nice about this palette too. You've got you've got your bone color, you've got your white, you've got a black down here, you've got some blues, some pinks. How can you beat this for 16 bucks? You can't. You can't. I mean, I like this better than Colourpop. It's up there with BH Cosmetics. It's just really, really LA Girl. Who knew? I don't like their other palettes though. They've got these like, I don't know, they're 10 pans. They're more like rectangular shaped. And I'm not a fan of those, but I always keep a lookout for these large square LA Girl palettes. They had one that was called Fierce or something like that. I missed out on that one, but if I would have seen it, I would have got it. I already did my brows as well. Colourpop Bangin' Brunette, Holy Grail. And on my nails, I've got OPI. This is worth a pretty penny, but penny like pasta, not like penny like... I'm sure I got this at TJ Maxx for $3.99. And speaking of TJ Maxx, they're now open in Arkansas, and I got comments from a girl about touching everything in a pandemic, and you're absolutely right. I shouldn't be out there shopping. I've been going to work every day, and you know, and I should be wearing gloves. I shouldn't be in cars with people, but in Arkansas, I am blessed, and I'm not trying to take this lightly. Well, we're naturally distanced, so a lot of people. Now I'm gonna go into this white here and do my brow bone. I'm using my Wayne Goss and my Sonia G brushes today. I'm using my Wayne Goss brush on this one. This one is I don't know. I don't know what number it is. But anyway, she's right. I shouldn't be going in the stores. And I haven't been going in the stores because Walmart here is packed. Everybody's at Walmart. They're bringing their families. People are just, you know, shopping. They're spending their money, I guess, that they got from the government. I don't know what's going on. But I have been avoiding Walmart, and I haven't even got groceries. I've been going like once every 10 days, 2 weeks to get groceries. So that was actually the first time I've been in a store in a very long time. So I was pretty excited about it. But you're absolutely right. I shouldn't be out there. And but here, that's how it is. We're distance. It's I don't want to say it's not an issue. 15 people have died in the state, which, you know, compared to everybody else, and I'm not making light of that, but because of the ultra low numbers, and they said, you know, maybe the humidity has something to do with it. It's humid here. They said heat. Now it's not going to kill the virus, but it's going to slow it down. It's going to be in the 80s and stuff, and I don't know if it's just the climate here or because we're distanced naturally. I don't know what the deal is, but it's almost normal here. It really is, and I hate that for everybody else. But until I guess we get hit, it's still not 100% being taken. I'm not saying. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to go into this blue here because I'm wearing blue today. And I hate it. I hate it. But I heard TJ was open. I got psyched, and it was the first time I'd been out, and it was irresponsible. But I guess until it becomes a problem here, that's how it's going to be. And I don't, personally, and again, this might not be a popular deal because, I mean, I hid out in my house. I took my vacation. I get 2 weeks vacation a year. When this all went down, and my mother's in New Orleans, which is a hot spot, and I was going to go get her out of New Orleans, bring her up to Arkansas, and have her stay here. And she wouldn't leave, and she's going to the park every day with, you know, she's going outside, and she's not staying in either. And, you know, people are just going nuts staying in their house, and I don't know. Anyways, it is what it is. And after a while, I just kind of made peace with the fact that I personally think, I mean, because it's not, the virus is not alive. It's not a living organism that, I mean, a virus you can have frozen in ice for 30,000 years and thaw it out and it's going to come back to life. It's out there. It's not something that's going to, until they come out with a vaccine, but then you're going to be injecting yourself with a form of it and it's going to mutate. It's kind of like, and I'm not, and I can't speak from knowing, I'm just talking that I think it's just going to make its way around like a cold or a flu, and everybody's going to get it eventually. I mean, and I don't think you can do everything that you want to do, but I mean, it's just, unless you never leave your house again, it's airborne, and you can do everything. But I mean, you could get it in the mail, you know, you could get it, there's so many things, and you can make yourself crazy with it. I mean, one guy in New York jumped, I mean, because you know, who knows, maybe he was suicidal anyways, I don't know. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is I've kind of made my peace with it, is what I'm trying to say. And everybody's got to make that decision for themselves. You know, hopefully you don't have underlying conditions and smoke, and you know, I'm relatively healthy. you know, if it's, I don't know, I'm doing what I can, but, you know, and I'm using this next shade here, this really pretty pink glitter just on my finger, and I already put it on my eyes, so pink glitter, blue glitter. Anyways, I'm sorry. I hate it for the people who are in New York and on the front line, and I hate it. I hate it for the people in countries that don't have any kind of, it's just, it's out there, and it's gonna keep going. You know, until they find a way to eradicate it. I'd like to stay home, believe me. I don't like getting in cars with people and going on test drives. That's not 6 feet apart. You know, do these big companies care? Well, I don't know. They're counting their money, you know? So, I don't know what to tell you. But, I hope I didn't offend anybody with my video. I probably did. And I hate it. I hate it for people in New York and New Jersey and Miami and New Orleans and Brazil. Don't think I don't watch the news every day. I know what's going on. And I feel like at this point I am blessed to be in a place where it hasn't become an issue yet, and I'm trying to enjoy a little bit of life before it gets to that. So, that is super pretty. Yeah. I really love, you cannot beat LA Girl for 16 bucks. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. I'm sure it's made in China. Let's see where it's made at. I just lost my brush. Using my Sonia G Sky Eye Set. Yeah, made in China. Distributed by Beauty 21 Cosmetics Incorporated, Ontario, Canada, USA. www.lagirlsusa.com. Designed in the USA, made in China. 1.23 ounces, 35 grams of product. Okay, so you have 35 grams of product with 16 shades. So that makes each shade over 2 grams. 16 times 2 is 32. So that's a whopping amount of eyeshadow, and so pretty. I think I want to use I need something to deepen the crease. So I'm getting a sky. I'm going to go in here and get this brown down on the bottom. That's the thing. Look, you've got a brown, you've got a black, you've got kind of a silvery gray, you've got another gray, so you can do some neutral. And that's what's nice, these new palettes. One is like half and half neutrals and blues and greens and colors. And this one is too. You've got neutrals, and then you've got colorful shades. You've got a yellow in here, a turquoise blue, a dark blue, you've got purples, you've got orchids. Who needs to spend $60? Not me. I'm cutting way back. Yeah, this lipstick is greasy. There, I said it. It's out there, whatever. Don't come for me. I'm 100% not sponsored. Another thing I wanted to make a comment on is I watched Kelsey Brianna J's video about not getting on PR lists and not having the opportunities, and she's right. She's definitely, I love her channel, and I think she definitely is her makeup is flawless. Her eye looks are flawless. Any video she does is perfection. I absolutely love the girl. And she was commenting how, you know, her best friend Mel has opportunities that she doesn't. And, you know, I don't know if it's has to do with skin color. I mean, it definitely does not have to do with talent. I mean, because Kelsey is like one of my absolute favorite channels, her sparkling personality. I mean, but, you know, life isn't fair, definitely, and I hope that, you know, she wants people to email companies and get her on PR lists because she spends a lot of money on makeup and stuff, as do we all. But, I mean, it's like that with any business that you go. I mean, I have to earn every nickel of my money as a female in a male-dominated industry, and there are those who have absolutely no skills at all and are handed a living. And I think that I don't care where you go, it's going to be like that. There's going to be people who have to, you know, earn their living, and there's other people who are handed their living off the backs of other people. And it's just sucks. Basically. Okay, so we're going in with the Roller Lash, my favorite mascara, and we're going to finish this up. I just can't say enough about LA Girl. I think I mentioned them maybe once before, but usually when I'm talking affordable, I'm talking about Juvia's Place, Colourpop, and BH Cosmetics. And I totally, you know, you have to, like, Ulta right now has got like 500 and something eyeshadow palettes. And basically, they finally came out with a gift with purchase that I wanted. They had a little MAC set if you spent $60. And that's why I was trying to buy the ABH 4 palette from Ulta, because they had a 2-piece lipstick, a mini lipstick set, gloss, and I forget what the other little MAC makeup bag, and it was a little MAC set, okay, if you spent $60. And the lipstick looked really pretty, and I wanted to get it, and I wanted to buy the ABH palette to get the gift with purchase. Well, while I was trying to find $60 worth of stuff to buy, the gift with purchase sold out, and I was like, okay, well, I can't get that little MAC set. Why don't you just go to your drawer and pull out a MAC lipstick, Jackie, and put it on? You have MAC lipstick, and you have MAC lip gloss. You don't need, but I wanted it, whatever. So that was going to be my first Ulta purchase of the year. Well, it sold out, so I was just like, well, I'm going to just use my points and buy something because I'm jonesing to buy something from Ulta. And so I started looking through all the eyeshadow palettes, and I finally, on the 15th or 20th page, found the LA Girl eyeshadow palettes, and I was like, oh my god, because I always, when I'm at Ulta, I look for LA Girl large palettes. I always look for them, and I have not seen them since the 2 that I just showed you. So I was thrilled to find out that they came out with those 3 months ago, and I went on to Ulta, and I went, and they were available, and I got them, and I used my points, and I wanted to try one of those little $3 e.l.f. palettes, so, and I have not been able to find those in store. Well, Ulta store's not open, but, you know, at Walmart, where they also sell e.l.f., I've been checking for that palette. And anyways, so I was happy to get that little green jalapeno palette because I want to try it. So, and then throw down my points, and then with tax, and because I'm Diamond, I get it shipped for free. So I got the 2 palettes and the little e.l.f. palette for $12 and change. I'm so excited. But anyways, that's what I'm going to do. And over at TJ Maxx, and Marshall's, I haven't bought anything yet because when I've been over there to TJ Maxx twice and to Marshall's twice, and every time I go, the checkout line is 50 people long, and I'm not gonna wait in a line that long. I don't have that kind of time just to purchase a makeup item that I don't need in the first place. But anyways, I found some NARS stuff over there yesterday, and I didn't get it. That is really pretty. Okay, so that concludes this video rant. And again, I just did my hair on my 5 hot rollers. My name's Jackie. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. let's get some support for Kelsey Brianna J. We need to keep her around because she's awesome. I love her. She's one of my absolute favorite channels. And keep an eye out for the the Artistry palette over at Ulta. You can get them $15.99. Throw down the $3.50 coupon. Right now they've got 20% off any one item. I use that coupon, saved me a couple bucks. And so, loving the Wayne Gloss lips, but not for the money. So I will use this happily, and I supported him, but will not repurchase. Okay, so anyways, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.